Hi, today I'll be going through my most frequently asked questions and taking you through a step-by-step guide on how to make this beautiful bracelet for yourself. So let's get started. Firstly, the fork I am using is silver-plated nickel. Now, where do I get the bending tool? I make it and sell it on my website, and if you get the full set, which includes the ultimate bending tool set and the round nose pliers, you'll also get free worldwide shipping. Step 1. Bending your fork. Before you start bending, you should flatten your fork with a rubber mallet on a flat, solid surface. Should you anneal the fork? I don't personally, but if you're struggling to bend the fork, then this will help, so it's down to your personal preference. Now secure your fork so it doesn't move when you start applying pressure. The first mistake people make is starting to bend their fork tine from the base, but this is the weakest part and will usually break. Place your bending tube over your tine all the way to the base, then raise it slightly so when you start your bend, you're off the base by a few cml like this. When you feel the metal start giving way and moving in the direction you'd like, you want to cap the pressure you're applying so you're keeping equal pressure as your tine bends. Use your thumb as a guide for your tool and take your time with each bend. Think about where you want your tines to be and how you'll get them there. Remember to work your piece in an order that will allow for easy placement of the next bend. Step 2. Tool mark removal. Start with 1000 grit sandpaper and lightly go over any areas where you have left tool marks until you can feel the mass of the damage has been removed. You can cut your sandpaper into thin strips to help get between the tines. Move on to 2000 grit followed by 3000 grit. Now using 5000 grit sandpaper, go over the entire piece in a circular motions to avoid leaving sanding stripes. Move up to 7000 grit and continue over the whole piece. Finally use 10,000 grit and add a few drops of water and wet sand the entire piece. Step 3. Shaping the bracelet. You want to shape your bracelet at this stage, so any marks caused can be rectified prior to the final polishing stages. Use a shank bender and the largest size to slowly shape your fork into a cuff shape. Each time you push the lever, you should then move the bracelet ever so slightly in either direction, and this will make sure you're not left with any flat spots. This can also be done with a wooden bracelet mandrel and a rubber mallet if you do not have a shank bender. Simply tap your fork using a small rubber or leather mallet, while against the wooden mandrel, until it becomes your desired shape. Step 4. Polishing. Using a buffing wheel and a soft polishing compound, which is the green-colored bar, go over your bracelet thoroughly. With a Dremel, get into the finer details with the same polishing compound. You can use a Dremel to do this stage if you do not have a polishing wheel. With warm soapy water and a small brush, go over your bracelet, making sure to get all of the polish out of the finer detailed areas. Use Silvo Tarnish Guard and a linen cloth and go over your bracelet. Silvo Tarnish Guard is a fantastic polish but also protects your bracelet from tarnishing short term, so with minimal but frequent polishing your bracelet can last a lifetime. Well done, you can now try your new skills to make gifts, start a side hustle, or even just for yourself. Please share this with your friends so I can afford to upgrade my workshed. Oh, and don't forget to follow my page for more helpful cutlery jewelry, making tips, and join a fantastic community of like-minded